Okay, this is my first video for YouTube. I have decided that I am going to have gastric bypass, Roux-en-Y. I've also decided that I am going to chronicle my journey on YouTube because I found it very helpful watching other people do it and watching their progress and watching their success and getting the information from everyone and how they've been doing. It's been very motivating for me. I have been thinking about doing gastric bypass literally for about 10 years. My father had it about 10 years ago, and it worked for him. It was successful. I have some friends that have had it, and I've been thinking about it for a long time. So in the past I thought, oh, maybe it's not for me, maybe it's not what I want to do I want to go so drastic and make such a big decision? And in February of 2012 I turned 40, and I always said my entire life that 40 was just a number and it's not a big deal, and why is everybody making such a big deal about 40? 40 is the new 30, as Oprah says. So I never thought that it would bother me until I turned 40. And unfortunately, when I turned 40 was the heaviest that I have been since I was pregnant with my second child in 2001. Except I'm not pregnant now. And it was really depressing for me. It was very upsetting. I was depressed. I thought, oh God, is this how I'm going to live my life for the next 30 years, if I even make it that far? And I decided to go see my doctor. And lo and behold, my insurance company also changed their medical policies, so now it's covered on my insurance. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm driving while I'm doing this because it's so much easier and to just do this while I'm driving. So if it's moving around a lot, sorry. Anyways, I went to see my doctor. Actually, February 20th, I sent an email to my insurance company to see if gastric bypass was covered, if my doctor, if I got a referral from my doctor. And they said yes, as long as you jump through your insurance hoops, it's covered, and whatever. So I decided to make an appointment with my doctor, and I went to my doctor in March sometime, early March. So I told him that I was tired of what I've been doing and where I've tried everything. Every single person on YouTube that has chronicled their weight loss journey knows what I'm talking about. You've done everything, you've tried it, you've had success, you've had failures, you've yo-yoed, you're tired of doing the same thing over and over again, and you get fed up. So I told that to my doctor, and I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. I've been heavy my entire life. I had a brief moment that I can barely remember when I was 18 that I had lost a bunch of weight and I was thin, and that lasted for about a year, and I barely remember it. I have about 2 pictures of that time, and so I decided that this is what I want to do, and he was all for it. He said, you're certainly a candidate, and I give you my blessing, and he gave me a referral. So I have started on my journey. I have met with the surgeon and the dietitian and the psychiatrist and had all my evaluations. They've approved me through the hospital, through the bariatric program that they have. So now it's just a matter of doing some pre-surgical requirements that I have. I have to have an upper GI endoscopy because I have heartburn all the time, so they want to make sure that I don't have any ulcers or nothing's going on weird there. And I have to go and get a physical with my primary care doc and have all that checked out and have blood run. which I'll probably have to do at the hospital anyways with my surgeon, but I have to do it with my doctor too. And once they get all that information, then they'll schedule my surgery. So right now I'm kind of in limbo. I'm hoping today is April 19th, 2012. Like I said, I've been working on this, getting this going since February 20th. And I have an appointment tomorrow, April 20th, with my doctor for my physical. And I will get my referral for my upper GI then. And I'm shooting for the end of May, early June for the surgery, as long as their schedule is not completely full. That is what I'm shooting for. So, anyways, my name's Barb, and if I didn't say that already, I don't know. I don't remember. But this is my first video I'm posting on YouTube in regards to this, and I am hoping that you will all root me on and help me in my journey and post comments if you like, and thanks for watching. I will post again when I have more news. Thanks, bye.